And today's episode of Free Friday is sponsored by Sketchfab. Sketchfab is the largest platform on the internet that gives 3D artists the opportunity to publish, share, discover, buy, and even sell 3D, VR, and AR content. Sketchfab provides you with an online 3D viewer which is based on the WebGL and WebAR technology. And this simply allows you to view your 3D content on the web, mobile browsers, and also on virtual reality headsets. So in case you want to publish or even buy or sell your next 3D content, go Sketchfab. Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to Ask NK. Today is another interesting episode of Free Friday, and today we have a couple of materials, assets that you would definitely want to check out. First off, we're going to start out with PBR Horde. PBR Horde is an amazing site where you can get a couple of PBR materials. Now these materials are substance materials, and you can simply scroll through and see all of them in their glory high resolution textures that you can use. Now these materials right here are made available by Philip Andreev, and Philip Andreev has been working on this for a while now. So in case you want to get this, you can simply come over here and get this. And of course you can see things like the plaster wall, the rock, you can see different rock types, and you can see the rocky snow, you can also see the spider marble. All of these things are here for your own personal use. So if you need any of them, all you need to do is just simply click on the download button, and this is going to fire up and download. And just to be sure, if you open any of them, you would notice that they are all substance files, and you can load this in your Substance Designer and actually get going with them. Now with this said, we're also going to take a look at another amazing place where you can get some PBR materials and also some textures. So we're looking at the Ginbert. Okay, so we have this place where we can find new and cool PBR materials, and these materials are made by Tassilo. Tassilo is trying to create some sort of system where you can get some high quality rock looking materials for free. Now if you also go over to the library where you can see some of these things, you see presently the major focus is on photoscanned natural materials like sand, gravel, stones, asphalts, things like that. And he's actually trying as much as possible to see how this is going to come together. So if you're interested to get some of these materials, you want to check them out, you can simply come over to the link which I'm going to put in the description where you can check this. And it's very interesting to see that you can get this at either 1K, 2K, or even 4K. So these things come with all of the relevant maps that you want. And if you want to support any of these artists, of course you can definitely support them right here and also right around here. So now that we're done with talking about some textures, let's talk about some 3D stuff that you probably would want to print. And I'm talking about no other place than this an amazing site known as Pinshape. Pinshape is a wonderful website where you can find over 70,000 plus 3D models that you would want to print, and all of these things are just here for your printing pleasure, and you can simply go through and get any of them for free. So if you're into 3D printing and you're looking for some of these things, or maybe you're trying to model them and you just don't have that time, you can simply come over here and pick any of these ones for free. There are a whole lot of things right here, and believe me, downloading them just costs you nothing. So once you click on the download button, you'll be able to get an STL file that you need to work with. For sure, you need to be logged in and be registered on this website before you can even proceed to downloading any of these things. 70,000 plus models that you can get here. You are definitely not going to get wrong or lose anything by actually coming through, checking these things out. And even if you're not going to use them for 3D printing, they might just serve as an asset in your game or even in your next animation piece. And also, if you're thinking about studying some of these things, I think it's a great way for you to study how some of these models are made, and this is definitely going to come in very, very handy if you're trying to study shapes and forms. And with this said, let's dive over to QBrush. So QBrush has some very awesome stuff that they're giving out for the week, and we are going to take a look at them. Now the very first one which we have here is the Rivers Free Pack, and this is 90 plus royalty free reference pictures. If you're into creating rivers, you're trying to make some cool stuff, it just makes a lot of sense that you can grab this. Right now this file size is about 228, which if you want to get it, you can find a truckload of things and truckload of references, and this is made available by Ultimo Grado. Now Ultimo Grado also has a couple of other things that he has given out before, like the fountain model 3D scan. We've already talked about this one. So if you want this 3D model, you can actually come through and get this one right here. And this is also the royalty free reference, you know, picture pack that you can also get from here. Another thing that is very free right here that you can get is the P apartment lobby. This P apartment lobby is made available by Douyin, and Douyin has some very lovely stuff that you can find. By the way, the apartment that you have right here is made directly in 3D Studio Max, but if you're trying to download this, you can either download this as a Max file or as an FBX file. Now these are not the only things that he has, like we were talking about before. As you can scroll all the way down, I guess he has about 300 and something files that he has here, so you can scroll all the way down, and you would find some free stuff. All right, so there is a free reception file that you can get there. There is also a YM house that you can get. There's a toilet, there's an office reception, you know, just a huge set of classic and very nice stuff that you might want to use in your scene. So if you want to get these FBX files, maybe you're doing some architectural rendering, I guess these are very useful and you can actually come through and get them. So with all of these here, let's actually talk about some awesome looking 2D assets as well. So some other 2D assets that you can also get for this week is the 3back reference pack that comes with 73 high resolution pictures, and these high resolution pictures are made by Zalt, as you can also go over to his page and see some other cooler looking things. Mostly you would find a lot of, you know, Photoshop brushes, and you know, most of them here are being paid for, but then he does have, you know, an awesome brush selection pack. I think he gave this one for free one time, and this is actually for free right now, and you can still get it. And there's also the splatter brush selection, which you can also proceed to get. All of these things are right here. I'm gonna put links in the description for you guys to get that. And one of our very favorite givers is Oleg Ushanok. Oleg Ushanok is also giving out a free TIE fighter. Now this is a Star Wars style, you know, model. So if you want to get this one, you can actually go ahead and get it. It comes as OBJ, FBX, and 3D Max file, and you can get this right here. There are also some things that he has also given out before, and if we scroll all the way down, you would notice that he also has a very cool Fantasy Ornament Alpha, which is now here. This other one was free before, and I guess it's still free, so in case you want to get it. The free bike hard surface reference kit bash is also here as well, so in case you're sculpting or you're into kit bashing, you might also want to get these ones right here. So these are pretty cool stuff that we have from the guys at QBrush for this week. But before we go, there is also one more asset that we can look at, which is the Baxter Greta chair, and this is from Majid Yousefi. So Majid Yousefi is giving out this. So if you also check, you would notice that he also has a couple of frames, which I don't know how many people like to use that. Maybe for interior decorations and stuff like that, you can get those ones good, as this is a 3D asset. He also has a couple of other 3D assets like the oil paint frame, the frames, the frame for art gallery, you know, the steel modern wall light, stuff like this. So if you're into interiors, you might definitely find these ones useful, and you can come ahead, download these ones for free and get good with them. And finally, let's talk about our sponsors, Sketchfab. Sketchfab is consistently giving out lovely stuff to artists, and if they're not doing a competition, they're doing a challenge. If they're not doing a challenge, there's a flash sale, and today we're lucky to see that we have a flash sale. And of course, if you want to download stuff, you can always go over to the downloadable section within the Explore and get some free content that you can actually use. But you know, if you want to purchase some stuff that are not free, there is right now a flash sale that's going on, and this flash sale is going on from the 22nd to the 24th of July. So in case you want to purchase any of this amazing stuff that you have right here, you can actually go through and check these things out. I mean, there is a lot of things that is here, very premium looking stuff that you can get for yourself. If you're into any of this kind of arts, you're looking for something very premium like, you can simply use the coupon code, which I'm going to put links in the description, and this coupon code is going to save you 30% off. So if you're thinking about buying or selling stuff, you can definitely check out Sketchfab. If you're an artist and you're looking for where you can sell your 3D models, or maybe you're looking for where you can buy 3D models and preview them before you even make a purchase, then Sketchfab is the right place for you. So this is definitely going to be about it. I would like to know what you guys think about these in the comment section. And of course, if you like this video or you learned something from this, you can go ahead and give it a like, and don't forget to share with a friend. And if you're new here, it's going to be amazing for you to hit the subscribe button and also turn on notifications so that you don't miss the next video or the next update. And until I see you guys again with a tutorial update, Free Friday, Tutorial Tuesday, tips and tricks, things like this. Peace.